Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into the reveal for probably the most hyped up LEGO set that I've seen in recent years. Never seen anything like this probably, but today we are looking at the new set number 21348. This is the new Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary set. This is called the Red Dragon's Tale and is going to be retailing for $359.99 USD or $469.99 Canadian. Will become available beginning on April the 1st if you're an Insiders member, or April the 4th, and you can pick this up at LEGO stores in person or online on those days. And as well, wait a few months and it should be everywhere else. I get that comment a lot. Your Targets, your Walmarts, all that. But anyways, this set has 3,745 pieces, and there's a ton of minifigures, ton of creature builds and different things inside here. Not a D&D fan. My knowledge and exposure to it comes from Community, Stranger Things, and then I watched the latest movie, which I thought was actually really good. So please, if I misspeak or I leave something out, it's because I don't know much about it. I just want to talk about this, share it with you guys, because I know that this is something you guys were passionate about, that I had talked about I might not talk about and cover it, and everyone was like, why not? So here I am. I'm covering it here, and you could see the hype around this. Like, LEGO released not the typical here's a tease and we're gonna release it tomorrow. No, they did a second tease, then they did the third tease with a countdown to today, and then a fourth teaser on top of that. Like, genuinely have not seen anything else like this. On top of that, there's a rumored gift with purchase here. I don't have an image of it besides that teaser that you just saw. Supposedly, this is going to be a gift with purchase when you buy the set from LEGO, as well as there's rumored to be a minifigure series that's releasing in September to, you know, go along with this set. It truly is like nothing I've ever seen LEGO do before. But to take one step back before we even go into the set itself, if you didn't know, this was actually an ideas competition. And it's not your typical thing where LEGO picked this once it reached 10K. This was actually a competition with over 600 submissions that were sent in. And this was created by Lucas Bolt Builds, all to celebrate again the 50-year anniversary. So let's go take a closer look at the set, shall we? One of the reasons I really wanted to cover this was because at least the build really interests me as like a classic castle fan. Like, I think that this, minus, you know, you remove all the D&D references, I still think that this is a really solid castle design. I mean, just look at it here. The Tavern build just looks really cool. I love just the design of this, the color scheme, like the different, like this front part, the angles that they've created here is just amazing. The roof colors with the purple tiles on top of the blue, it just looks really great. And here's the interior of the Tavern. It's crowded with the figures, so it's hard to see exactly what's going on inside here. As you continue through here, you've got, like, again, the beach and water environment looks amazing. You've got just the grass above that, this cool black tree there, as well as this one little castle turret there with some tentacles coming on up from the water. Looks great in teal. But then when you go across that bridge, and the tower itself is just so cool. First of all, I'm loving the use of the Rivendell pieces, those little leaf pieces all throughout this to create the different trees. Looks great. I love this rock bit here, the dark tan that you can see that the tower is actually built into. This door is awesome. Get it a couple times throughout this, but the different sort of balconies that you've got there, I think is really great. And even just some of the brickwork, like around the corners on those dark gray pieces, look great. So there seems to be a lot here that they are keeping secret. For instance, I'm not sure what's inside of this door here where you can go up that ladder, but then underneath we've got a dungeon, which of course is very important to have in this set. And the way you get access to that is through that one door, and all of that looks so cool. I love the printing on that orb piece. You could just sort of make that out on like that shrine. And again, going down the stairs leads you into this dungeon, which is just, it looks so cool. Again, there's another secret room there that I guess maybe that's an entrance from the tavern. But I love the torches with the green flames and all those pink pieces there as well. And then again, just more of the dungeon. I think there's another door in the back there. There's just so many little details inside of here that is just nuts. Going up to the top of the tower, I love the interior here. Looks great. And up above, got all these candles around an egg as well that I'm assuming the dragon's protecting. And then you've got a ladder that can go up to the top of the castle. I really think just like looking at this and going through this, at first I was really skeptical of the price, besides there being a lot of prints and different things throughout this, obviously. But then like actually looking at the build and being like, oh my goodness, wait, this staircase goes here and there's a door here that leads to this section and this, like there is just so much to go through. It's very impressive. And of course, this whole thing, there's different sections that can be taken apart and connected and to get access to these different areas. So we have here the Beholder, which was something that obviously was in just so many of the ideas submissions, and it turned out so well. I think that just looks absolutely incredible. You've got the Owl Bear, a Displacer Beast, and then it also has the Cinder Howl Red Dragon that you can wrap around the tower. And in the original submission it was green, and people were upset that they changed it to red when the set leaked. But I think that red makes more sense. I think there's a lot of green in here, and from an artistic perspective, it pops. Also, of course, the D&D logo is red with the red dragon, so at least in my opinion, not knowing anything, I think this is a better pick. Let's go through the figures, though, and I think this is really interesting. Besides all those skeletons, which look cool with, like, all of the armor, and then even some of the Dream's swords being recolored and just silver, it looks amazing. The press kit that I have here says that there's 6 figures, and then they go on to only give me the names of 4 of them, and then I try to Google them, and there's just so many different interpretations and outfits and different things. So I'm just going to go and talk about each figure. What I think is really interesting looking at this first figure is you could see we've got this smile, and pay attention to the mouth and the lips here. So you've got this smile. I love the hood, the cape, and all that, and just you've got leg printing. Really cool. But then there's this female expression here in this other image, which looks great. You can see the lips there. That's just so cool, and that's the same for I think every figure for the most part. And then coming over here to this figure, you could see that this is we've got this female figure with the torso printing, with the dress printing that continues on down. Looks great. I love the armor piece. It's actually a new hair piece, and you could see that there's this cool like staff piece in the book. It's just, oh my goodness, it looks awesome. And then over here you've got no lips and this shocked, scared, yelling expression. This guy looks so cool. I love the printing here on the mid legs. That's probably some of the most detailed leg printing we've ever had on mid legs, and looks great with the beard and the hair and all that. But again, turning it around and swapping out the hair piece, you've got this face. Same goes for this figure with the short legs. Love the torso printing. The hair piece here, the collar there for the ears looks great. And now I'm officially confused with this figure though, because I've noticed that there's actually 3 expressions. Back of the box image has this big smile, but then in this lifestyle image, there's this other expression winking with the female lips. So I'm not sure if it's, I guess it's 2 heads, but is it 2 heads for everyone? Because I don't see a 3rd or 4th expression for the other characters unless I'm missing something. So, really love the use of this dragon piece from video. Like, that's awesome to see back here in green. I love the torso printing, the leg printing. Like, that's just so darn detailed. And then, here's the thing. The tavern owner, a little sus. Because in every image I've got, I can't see his other face. You could see here that he's sweating. A little bit nervous. Like, you're interrogating him there. He's got the Joker hair there, and obviously the whole outfit and all that. Well, he's also the wizard in the tower, and every single image that I have it just shows from the back, and I think that's really weird. And here's the thing, I do have a 360 spin, and zooming in here, even though he's facing forward in this image, I still think that's that scared, nervous expression. So that's pretty cool that they are keeping something here a secret. At least I'm assuming that's why they're having him turned around. I'm not sure. Maybe there is no other face. But overall, I think I was a little skeptical about the price of this when I first saw that. But then going through this thing, it's pretty awesome. I have no doubt that this is going to interest so many D&D players and even just the castle fans. Again, like, that's why I'm interested in this. I think there's a lot of cool outfits and different things in here, a lot of awesome little references. There's so much here that I obviously didn't go over, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think of the set? What's your favorite part? What's your favorite figure? Comment it all down below, and be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future potential LEGO D&D set news and reveals like that minifigure series later on this year. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.